Hi, my name is Dwi Rijal Giri Prabowo from Management Major, Economic and Business Faculty, University 17 August 1945, Surabaya. Monopolistic competition market. Monopolistic competition market is one of imperfect competition market. This monopolistic competition market theory was developed due to dissatisfaction with the analysis of the perfect market competition or the monopoly market. In a monopolistic competition market, every consumer will feel the difference in the characteristic of its product produced by a company with product produced with other companies. As a simple example, product difference can be seen from their physical form, such as different in function, shapes, or product quality. This difference can also be seen in relation to a brand, logo, or packaging. Characteristic feature 1. There are many sellers. 2. The production of goods is more different. 3. The company has the nature of power influencing price. 4. Industrial income is relatively easier to obtain. 5. Very active sales promotion competition. Advantages of monopolistic competitive market. The first one, the number of producers in the market will provide benefit for consumer in choosing the best product for them. Second, the existence of freedom of entry and exit for producer, so that it will encourage producer to always innovate in producing their goods. Third, this existence of product differentiation will encourage consumers to be more selective in determining which product will be purchased later and can make each consumer can further the product he will choose. 4. This market is also relatively easy for consumers to find because most of their daily needs will be available in monopolistic market. Disadvantage of monopolistic market. First, the monopolistic market has a very high level of competition, both in terms of price, quality, and service. Thus, producers who do not have sufficient capital and experience will exit the market faster. Second, very large capital is required to enter monopolistic market because the market player is have very high economic of scale. Third, this market will encourage various producers to always innovate, so that it will increase production costs, which will have an impact on product price that must be paid by its consumer. In monopolistic competitive market, each company in monopolistic competition will face an elastic demand curve. In the company will produce when M.Ec equal M.C. In the short term, profit is possible, but in the long term, profit will be zero because it's free entry and exit. When a company makes a profit, it will attract other company into the market thereby reducing the company share. The demand curve goes down, and vice versa until profit becomes zero. Short-run equilibrium. The company has a differentiated product. The demand curve it faces is downward sloping. The firm will produce at the level M.Ec equal M.C. In the picture beside, the quantity produced is QSR and the price PSR. P bigger than MC, the monopoly power. In the short term, the company can make a profit of the yellow area. Monopoly market. Companies that can support many people's life with the product they make and other party produce of competes with them are called monopoly market. So it can be interpreted that a monopoly market is a company or form of market that only has one product or service but is needed or used by many people without competitors in the same product, with only one company that produces the product or service. It becomes a market controller and is likely to be a price controller. Characteristic feature. 1. There is only one producer in the market. 2. Do not have a similar substitute or close substitute. 3. There are barriers for other companies to enter the market. 4. Producer act as price maker. 5. Promotion is not required. Advantage of monopoly market. The first advantage is that this type of market can protect the property right of only an individual, which has the potential to develop innovation that are also needed later. In addition, this type of market also allows the government to play a role in protecting the country's natural resources, which are needed by the community. This type of market is considered to be able to maintain economic stability, and efficiency of a product or service. Therefore, the existence of other companies that also offer the same product or service will only make the economic cycle unstable. The last advantage is that companies with this type of market do not need to spend a lot of capital just to promote. This is because the product or service offered is close to the community and is definitely needed. Disadvantage of monopoly market. Consumers from this type of market certainly have no other choice but to buy product or service. This ultimately makes profit centralized for companies that apply this type of market. Companies with this type of market are considered to be able to increase their selling price because customers cannot switch to other companies to meet their needs. There is a possibility that the company does not provide service efficiently and optimally, because this company can reduce and set the selling price. Let me give you an example. There are many examples of monopoly market that exist in various countries, including Indonesia. Some examples of monopolistic companies in Indonesia that you must have used are examples such as train service from the KAI company, enjoying electricity service for PLN, or telephone service from Telkom. Abroad, you may be familiar with Facebook, Google, or Instagram, which monopolize social media services, search engine, and other technology-related things.